Today, the phrase Sport Compact conjures images of 10-year-old Hondas with aftermarket coffee can exhaust outlets. But in reality, a range of these high-performance factory-tuned compacts are available for the taking. But what does Sport Compact performance really mean? We put 4 of these little speedsters to the test. From Japan, we have 2 entries, the Honda Civic Si and the Supercharged Scion TC. Representing Germany, it's the Volkswagen
Obey Your Fast
GTI. And from the good old USA, it's the Supercharged Chevy Cobalt wearing the SS badge. Each contestant was fitted with front-wheel drive, a manual transmission, and a 4-cylinder engine that makes around 200 horsepower. Here's how they did. Finishing 4th, the Supercharged Scion TC. We applaud the fact that Scion TC buyers can tailor their sleek, upscale coupes with a wide variety of mechanical and cosmetic enhancements, but the end result doesn't compete on equal footing with the other 3 sport compacts we assembled for this test. Though the supercharged engine is strong and relatively thrifty in fuel, it's not as thrilling as the motors found in the Cobalt or the GTI. Also, the shifter was mounted too high, the optional OBX shift knob felt unnatural, and the gates were vague, so rowing through the gears was a sloppy chore. Handling, however, was the Scion's major downfall. The steering is inexact, the body rolls excessively, and the brakes felt squishy. Certainly, for a price, this can be corrected with TRD parts or through the aftermarket, but then you've got a TC that's significantly more expensive than the other players. Finishing 3rd, the Chevy Cobalt SS Supercharged. It was clear from the first lap around the streets of Willow that somebody at GM knows what they're doing. The Cobalt SS is a thrill a minute. The supercharged engine was always eager, the fine-tuned exhaust note had a nice raspiness to it, and unlike the sloppy Scion, the Chevy's 5-speed manual featured short throws, making power shifts a cinch. Best of all, after hours of testing abuse, this bow-tie-wearing pocket rocket averaged 21 miles per gallon. But it was the Cobalt's handling that really made it shine. Helped in large part by sticky Pirelli P0 tires, the Chevy tracked well in high-speed corners and offered plenty of feedback through the leather-wrapped steering wheel. Chevy has definitely hit an enthusiast home run with this car, but the picture isn't all rosy. The main problem with the Cobalt SS Supercharged, aside from the juvenile rear wing, is with quality. On virtually every aspect of interior design, comfort, and fit and finish, the Cobalt came in last. There's less legroom, the seats lack proper support, and the surrounding plastic feels cheap. Also, our test car's front suspension started to come unglued after a few laps on the track. If Chevy offered a spoiler delete option and gave customers a reason to be proud of the car by infusing it with dependability and quality materials, the Cobalt may have come close to winning this contest. Runner-up, the Honda Civic Si. Plan to ring the Civic Si out for all it's worth if you expect to play with its 197 ponies, because this is a docile little coupe unless you push the engine to its limit. Despite our best efforts, its utter lack of torque and the VTEC engine's narrow band of power limited the Si to achieving the slowest maximum velocity of the 4 cars during our track testing. Honda needs to add a turbocharger in the Civic Si right away, because other than that, it proved to be a great car to drive on the track. The brakes performed well, the tires gripped hard, and the steering wheel was sharp and precise. And to top it off, the Civic gets good gas mileage while providing the peace of mind that comes with Honda's strong reputation for durability. Also helping the Si achieve 2nd place is its cutting-edge design that should age with grace, its comfortable front bucket seats, sporty multifunction steering wheel, and great cargo space. The interior layout is simple, logical, and driver-oriented, with a huge tachometer that helps keep an eye on this high-revving engine. Put it all together, and you've got a car you can be comfortable in, whether sitting in traffic or traversing your favorite back roads. And our winner, unpimper of autos everywhere, the Volkswagen GTI. It wasn't easy, but based on our extensive test driving, the car you need to put at the top of your shopping list is the Volkswagen GTI. It doesn't quite match up to the Cobalt SS or the Civic Si in the corners, but its torquey turbocharged engine helped the GTI attain the highest track speeds of any car in the test. The shifter is smooth, and the GTI's body roll is a non-issue. Braking, on the other hand, could use some improvement, and fuel economy was the worst out of the 4. But when looking at the whole package, the GTI wins hands down. Its plaid-upholstered sport seats are comfortable, supportive, and well bolstered, and the tilting telescopic steering wheel is a pleasure to hold. The interior design is stylish, the controls are well laid out, and there's also plenty of room to comfortably carry 2 rear seat passengers as well as generous space for cargo. And as far as looks go, if you're into hatchbacks, the GTI should float your boat. In the end, the Volkswagen GTI is incredibly fun to drive, it's extremely comfortable, and it offers the kind of utility you need for daily living. Here's to our champion, the Volkswagen GTI.